Hello everyone, I'm back again, and this time PlayStation has dropped the latest update, and I will go over that a little bit more probably in another video, but the thing that I wanted to focus most on was the Tempest audio engine. Yes, it is finally available to test, and I've been testing it for the last few minutes, and I am overall pretty impressed. So, don't think one thing to get out of the way first is, unlike Atmos, I don't believe Tempest actually uses height channels at all. Or if it does, then it upscales to some height channels in your soundbar. Now, in order to set the Tempest engine, you gotta do the polar opposite of what I've been telling you to do from the very beginning. When you go into sound, you must set your audio output to HDMI TV. Now, make sure that pass-through on your TV is on for your soundbar, and or that your TV is set up properly to pass through all audio to your soundbar regardless. Otherwise, you'll just get 3D audio coming out of your TV speakers, which isn't bad. And hey, if that's good enough for you, then all the more to you. But anyway, as you can see here, it says enable 3D audio for TV speakers, and then you apply your measurements. It's very easy to do. You hold your controller up to your face like so. The microphone catches the 3D and it measures the acoustics of your room. It's that simple. Once that's done, oh man, what a difference it makes. So let's start first by setting it back to what I had it at. I had it at AV amplifier, and I had it at 5.1 channels. So first off, you'll notice that it's gotten a lot quieter. And again, it's not bad. Okay, now we're gonna go back into our settings. And now we're going to turn on our 3D audio after I've done all of the adjustments in question, measured the 3D acoustics of my room. Hear that difference? Notice how the footsteps are actually amplified now when you walk around. Sound effects are enhanced. It feels like sound is just absolutely surrounding you, even though I've only got a 5.1 system. It feels like I have a 9.1 system. Whoops! This is very hard to do with one hand.
This could be useful.
Anyway, the only thing that sounds a little bit off sometimes in the 3D engine is dialogue. Sometimes dialogue can sound like it's coming just from one side speaker or from whatever, which can be a little jarring at first, but once you get used to it, it's not too bad. The other thing that might be a little jarring to most is if you have a Sonos Arc like I do, which, by the way, this improves the 3D effects of the Sonos Arc tremendously. Seriously, it does. I am so impressed. Originally, the Arc didn't really wow me in any way, but with this new Tempest engine, it's quite astounding just how much better it sounds. Anyway, getting back to topic. What might throw a bunch of you off is when you look at your app on Sonos, it'll show only stereo PCM. That's because that's how it's detecting this audio signal, but it is anything but stereo PCM. Do not be fooled. When you switch back to AV receiver and or soundbar, you will lose the 3D audio effects and it won't be nearly as impactful. Maybe Sony will fix this in a future firmware update, but for now that's kind of what you have to deal with. Further to that point, I've noticed that, again, I don't believe Tempest uses height. I'm not entirely certain on this, so don't quote me on it, but I think it gives you a pseudo-surround 3D bubble, but without using height effects. So it's a very interesting contrast to Dolby Atmos, which adds height into the mix. You could almost argue that you don't need Dolby Atmos if you use the Tempest engine, but that's an argument for another day. Another thing I want to mention while I'm here is if you put your speakers in the back corner of your room, that even enhances the effects further. It sounds dumb, but even just before I got the Tempest audio engine up and running, I had moved my speakers to the corners of my room like my Sonos ones, and that has improved my sound signature significantly. So it all depends on the acoustics of your room, and sometimes you gotta fiddle around to make things, sound the way that you want. Okay, well that about does it for now, but let me know, after you guys have tested Tempest Audio, what you think. Do you like Dolby Atmos better? Do you think Tempest Audio is the future? Do you think there could be some things that could be improved? Drop me a comment down below. If you haven't already, I'd appreciate it if you smash the like button on this video. If you didn't like it and you think I'm a big-time nerd, smash the dislike button. If you haven't already, now would be an amazing time to subscribe to my channel. I'm always looking for new subscribers. Again, I might not, and I say this in every video, I'm not quite as fast as other people on YouTube, but I try to make sure that everything I release is relevant to you. On that note, guys, stay healthy, stay safe in this pandemic, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye for now.